politically active. If we don't, we've lost it all. It's estimated in the last election, 20 to 30 million evangelical Christians did not vote, okay? Didn't vote. For whatever reason, they didn't vote. Well, some of the problems we have today may not be here if Christians had voted. Many people tell me, they say, you know, Franklin, it's rigged. My vote's not going to count. Oh, yeah, it counts. New Hampshire in 1974, there was a race for the Senate. John Durkin was a Democrat, and he was running against Lewis Wyman. And on election day, Wyman wins by 355 votes. Now, they have a recount. Durkin wins by 10 votes. They have another recount. Wyman wins by 2 votes. So the Senate declared that seat empty, vacant. They had a special election, and finally Wyman won by several thousand votes. Ladies and gentlemen, we go back to when Bush and Gore were running, how close that came, just down to a few votes. Your vote counts, okay? It counts. So you've got to vote, and whatever you do, go and vote. America needs your vote. It's not that the enemy is at the gate. They've already come through the gate because we've left the gates wide open and we've allowed our moral walls to deteriorate and fall down. And what I'd like to ask you to do today is I'd like to ask you to sign a pledge with me, okay? And you say, Franklin, why do you want me to sign a pledge? That's a big helicopter. I like that. I'm a pilot, so every time an airplane flies over, I always think I gotta look at it. But I want to ask you to sign a pledge. You say, well, Franklin, why do we need to do that? Because I don't want you to forget. I don't want you to forget when you get home tonight. I don't want you to forget on election day, and I don't want you to forget a year, 2 years, 3 years. This is a pledge for life, okay? And I want you to think about it. And I'm going to read it to you, and I'm going to ask you to sign it. And if you can't do it, that's fine. If you'd like to study it a little bit more, you can do that too. But I'm going to read it to you, and then you can tell me what you think. It's a pledge to God and to country. Number 1, I pledge to honor God in my home. Can you sign that? Okay. Number 2, I pledge to honor God in public. Can you do that? Number 3, I pledge to honor God with my vote. Can you do that? Pledge to country. I pledge to pray fervently and faithfully for the United States of America. Can you do that? Number 2, I pledge to be registered to vote. Can you sign that? Number 3 is getting harder. I pledge to engage in my community with God's truth and prayerfully consider running for office myself if God so leads me. Can you sign that? All right. If you'd like to sign it, you got that telephone? 2177. And then text the word America. There'll be a link. And click on that link and you can sign that pledge. All right, it's 21777, and then text the word America. A-M. All right, America. 2177, and text the word America. And then click on the link, and then you can sign this pledge. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a battle for the soul of our country. And we need committed men and women who will take a stand. You've come here today on your Capitol steps to stand for your state, to stand for this country. And I need you to continue to stand. As long as you have breath, as long as you have life, you need to continue to take this stand and vote and to be engaged in your community. Our job as Christians is to make the impact of Christ, Jesus Christ, felt in every phase of life, religious, social, economic, and political. But we must not do it in our own strength or wisdom. We can only do it as we surrender ourselves completely to God, allowing him to work in and through us. Go back to your community. Be an advocate for God's truth, for his righteousness. Let's elect men and women to office who will lead this nation back to really be one nation under God that truthfully can say, in God we trust. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming here today. Thank you for standing. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your prayers. To God be the glory. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
I'll be your guitar player and you can sing these songs. God bless America. When that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white would fall. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. From the mountains, you sing it. The prairie, to the ocean, white would fall. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. You sing so good. I gotta have you do one more song, and you know this, and I'm your guitar player and the singer. So, all right, here we go.
Are you asleep yet?
Oh, beautiful.